Ajalorun, Winnie, me be my answer. Afifi, jeje, efufu, leje, yawa, oyao, ashe.
Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie, me be mayansa, afifi, sheshe, efufu, leje, yawa, oya,
Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie, me be my answer. Afifi, jeje, efufu, leje, yawa, oyao, ashe.
Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie, me be mayansa, afifi, sheshe, efufu, leje, yawa, oya,
Iba oya, ajalaya, ajalorun, Winnie, me be my answer.
afifi, sheshe, efufu, leje,
Yawa, oyao, ashe. Yawa, oyao, ashe. Yawa, oyao, ashe. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh. Oya de, oya de, oya. Get in. Oya de, oya de, oya. Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oya.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
oya de, oya de, oya,
Oya de, oya de, oya de.
Oya de, oya de, oya.
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
Oya de, oya de, oya.
Oya de, oya de, oya.
Oya de, oya de, oya.
Oya de, oya de, oya de, oh.
Oya de, oya de, oya. Area sa oya la mefa. Area sa oya la mefa. Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Sakolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Sakolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Asa Olo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Asa Olo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Saolo 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 Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Asa Olo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
Area Saolo Road.
Area sa oya la mefa.
All right. All right. I don't understand folks that are sub to my channel, but you don't enjoy the same music as me. Whatever. Whatever. So, whatever. You know what? Everything is whatever. You know, I feel like everybody is at like this crossroads, and I feel like you have to be very, very strong and dominant in which road you decide to choose. And what irritates me more than anything is being discriminated against, being treated as though I'm not a priority because I don't have the same beliefs, being treated as though you're crazy because you believe in the power of herbs, and then being put in an area where you're not really a priority because, oh, what, you know, that stuff that you doing on, that's not that, you know. So y'all know that I am basically stocking up my apothecary. Do y'all know that they made that? Do y'all know? And this ain't got nothing to do with, I think it's that medical witchcraft. Okay. I have over $600 worth of herbs down there. Very, very valuable, worth billions of dollars. And these people that walk around this earth confused, and they have power. That's what pisses me off, is that they have power. The confused people have the power, and they take everything for granted. Do you understand me? Everything. I'm irritated with it. I am. I admit it, but I'm going to get it out. I'm going to put it out there in the universe, in the interwaves, in the interwebs. And I'm going to use my air energy because I paid for it. I am so sick and tired of being subjugated all the goddamn time by these confused ass people. You realize that as a witch, that fucking package is worth billions of dollars. And you know what? But the people walking around this planet have gotten so fucked up about themselves that they don't even really think the human life is worth much. They think that money is worth more than life, but where does the money come from? It's an oxymoron. Money, currency, is a man-made ideology, basically, but it still takes your energy to make money. So then how can money be worth more than a human life? That's a demon, and it pisses me off all the time, I'm telling you. So it'll be here today, right? Oh, trust me, they will be here today. Trust me, it's gonna be here today. But what pissed me off is that I'm like, hey, I'm talking to the delivery people. I'm like, hey, yo, if this came from a pharmaceutical company, I bet you'd have had that shit there early. You'd have had that shit here early. If I were a fucking business operating commercially, you'd have had my herbs to me early. You would have overnighted them shits to me. If it was a pill that's basically killing people. It's ridiculous. So we gotta wait. We have to be delayed so that the delivery companies can make sure that they deliver all of their poison to the fucking people. And I'm pissed off. And I told him, I said, look, I got several recipes that I'm doing. This is how I explained it to him. I said, look, I don't go to the doctor and get medications. I have several herbal recipes that I need for myself and also for the spiritual work that I'm doing. Okay. So that's like my medication. It ain't no bud, that would be illegal. It ain't bud. It's herbs. Let me tell y'all what the list is of shit that I got coming. And so they playing around. First they said, oh, we're going to deliver it Thursday. Then they switched it back to Friday because they are psychotic. They are crazy. They know they fuck with us about that shit. And you know what? I'm tired of being fucked with. I'm not going to be fucked with anymore. I'm going to tell you, Oya reassured me that. As soon as, look, I went through my Dark Goddess deck. I shuffled them and Oya fell out of the deck. So that was a sign for me. Because y'all realize that y'all go and y'all spend billions of dollars on these medications that ain't doing shit but killing you. And see, they don't like people like me. So I already know that shit. That's why they was thumbs and down. You know what? It is my right. It is my birthright. And see, they want to cut the life expectancy down. So they hoping we don't get our shit. Or look, them herbs. I'm definitely. Let me tell y'all what. Let me tell y'all what herbs I'm getting ready to receive today. Let me go over the list with y'all. Cause let me tell y'all what happened. Thursday they said they had rescheduled the delivery date, and you see how they disrespectful. That's what I realized. I said they disrespectful. That's why all that damn glass was broke too. But the originating party, because we can't let these people have power. Our next president of the United States of America needs to be Oya for president and Yemiya as vice president. That's really who the president is. They don't have no respect. They really don't know. So it causes them to be disrespectful and they take things for granted. And I told them, I said, look, I said, Not only are those my herbs that I use to heal myself, and because and of course I got stuff here. I got stuff here in case I don't have no health problem. That's how I prevent health problems. That's how I keep the safety of my family up in tip-top condition, is with them herbs. Okay. I got some mullein leaf, some mugwort, mojo wish beans. I got mistletoe, meadow sweet, marshmallow root, mandrake root, lobelia, lemongrass, lavender, kava kava, juniper berries, Jezebel root, Jericho flowers. So I got me a new rose of Jericho, because the one I got now is just, ooh, that sucker. I need to put that outside somewhere. Jasmine flowers, hyssop, horehound, hibiscus flower, hawthorn berries. I got some golden seal, some ginseng powder, some five-finger grass, fennel seed, eyebright powder, eucalyptus. I have a hard time pronouncing this word, eleutherococcus powder, which is basically ginseng. I don't know why I got that twice. I got elderberries coming, echinacea leaf, devil's claw powder, dandelion leaf, domania leaf, cinnamon cut. So I got the actual cassia. I don't have the powdered cinnamon. I think it's like the root of the bark or whatever. Chamomile flower, cat's claw bark, catnip, camphor block, calendula, blessed thistle. I got some anise stars coming, angelica root, bayberry tree bark, licorice root, linden flower, motherwort, which is one of the main things that I need. I need that motherwort. That's the main thing. When I connected with Oya a few minutes ago, she was like, you need that motherwort. I got chicory root roasted granulars, devil's claw root, goldenrod, bone set, deer's tongue, chasteberries, ashwagandha root, astragalus root. And I really need that astragalus because I wanted to drink some of that this weekend, bathe in it. Okay. Anise seed powder, squavine herb, ginger root powder, some white sage, some witch hazel leaf, white willow bark. I really want some of that white willow bark. That stuff is so powerful. You ready? And I'm going to be stressed the fuck out until I get it. Until I get these herbs, I'm going to be pissed and mad because I feel like they do shit like that purposely. I got vervain, valerian root, sulfur powder, strawberry leaf, St. John's wort, spearmint, Solomon seal. That's another root that I need. I need that Solomon seal root. Rosemary leaf, peppermint leaf, pennyroyal leaf, patchouli root, passion flower, orris root powder, stinging nettle. I got some nettle. I got some cut palo santo, red clover, wintergreen, sarsaparilla, cascara, which is cascara. I ain't gonna get into that, but I want some of that. I got some Palo Santo smudge sticks. I got some banishing incense. I got some patchouli incense. I bought a couple of offering bowls, and then I told y'all I got that necklace athame and the Celtic athame. I got a pound of black salt, my cast iron mortar and pestle, and I got 2 evil eye hanging things. You see what I'm saying? But the main aspect of this order is all them damn herbs. That's a lot of herbs. That's over $600 worth of merchandise. Almost $600 worth of herbs, which in earth value, $6 billion. I'm sorry. Y'all heard all that stuff that I got coming. That's what I'm stocking my apothecary with. And you know what? If I would have ordered probably something that said something pharmaceuticals, So if they smelled anything on it, they probably opened up my box and looked through it. And every herb better be in that box when it gets here. I bet you it's been opened. They be doing stuff like that. You know, I guess to make sure ain't no marijuana in it. Why the fuck would I do that? If I, you know what I'm saying? So we all know that the package is coming today, but it just irritates me that they would do that and to mess with people like that. And if it would have said, if that package would have said something pharmaceuticals, they would have had it shipped the next day. The pharmaceutical companies probably get next day free shipping everywhere because the demons are in power. Now, some of us, according to our bloodline, we can't take those medications that Big Pharma is passing out. So we need our herbs. Do you understand me? And these people that are very, very medicated, they always fucking with people like us. I am very traditional, I'm a naturopathist. I don't believe in that crap. I just lost my mama because of pharmaceuticals. So they need to get it together. We need to stop this crap, specifically that package, specifically. Now, we're not going to speak on the other package that they delivered. It was not Amazon. These people need to get their shit together. For real. You don't delay somebody. I could sue. I'm gonna sue them. That's why I'm not gonna mention their name. I will sue their asses for $1 billion. You think I'm playing? You want me to play Dr. Evil? I will. Okay, I'm sorry. I will get an attorney and say, I want to sue them. They put my life in danger. Why? Why they put my life in danger? Because they took my shit for granted and said, oh, well, these are all. So basically, they got boggled down. And what they did was they fucking separated all of the pharmaceutical drug, these dangerous drugs. They separated all that out of the rest of the shit and said, we got to make sure we get these out priority. Poison to people. Shit that ain't even doing nothing. Blood pressure. I bet you it was all blood pressure medicine. I already know. You can drink skull cap. You can literally take a skull cap tincture. I don't give a damn what, because they be saying for legal reasons, we got to say that, oh, see your doctor. Yeah, fuck that shit. You take you a little bit of skull cap and your blood pressure going to go all the way down. You better be careful how much you drink. And it's going to heal other areas that's causing the blood pressure to be higher. This world is filled with dumbass people, and I'm tired of it. I bet you that's what they did because they're very busy right now, and I could sense it in the world. These people, all these people waiting for their blood pressure medicine. They got new people on blood pressure medicine, old people on blood pressure medicine. But why these people still stroking out and dying? Why they still dying while they ain't under y'all care? So what they do is they push everybody fucking else to the side. Ooh, we got to hurry up and get this out there for fucking kill your ass cosmetics or kill your ass pharmaceuticals. Bastards. That's why Oya is going to destroy a pharmaceutical company. Watch. They done fuck with the wrong people. Because I'm going to tell you something. When people stop being stupid, we'll do better. I'm going to tell you something. I don't give a damn if I have several near-death experiences. I will never in my fucking life take a blood pressure medicine ever again. Ever. Do y'all understand me? Do you understand the fucking signs that God gave to me about that shit? I'm going to tell y'all the story about the blood pressure medicine that I got on that damn near made me go blind, which was a sign from my ancestors. And I had gotten all signs before that. Trust me. So first of all, it was a nurse practitioner. She was a white lady too, but you could tell that she wasn't like all people, like she was sitting there telling me, she said, Jamila, you do not need blood pressure medicine. Just because your auntie died don't mean you need blood pressure medicine. But she sat there and explained to me, she said, blood pressure is meant to fluctuate, especially if you are upset. So she was like, you don't need it. Anyway, I managed to get on blood pressure medicine like 3 months later, I think. Y'all know that shit almost made me go blind. Until I got it out my system, I would wake up in the morning and open up my eyes and I couldn't see shit. I had to literally wait for this darkness to leave my vision. This is a true fucking story. God knows I'm telling the truth. And you know what? I told it on my old channel and they took that channel down. That channel has a lot of evidence against these damn pharmaceutical companies. You think that I'm stupid enough to go, well, if I really would have went blind, I would have sued them for millions of dollars. Well, what the fuck? If I had my vision my whole life and a medication made me go blind, what the fuck good would it do for me to have millions of dollars? So a lot of y'all are sacrifice. I ain't got to sacrifice my vision to have $1 million. So a lot of people are just stupid. They got fucked up relationships with money, drug dealers and everybody. God will provide for you, but you go and say, oh, I got to go do this. So that's all them. Let me tell y'all what happened. I started taking the medication. I woke up, I would wake up and I would see complete darkness. I'm talking about during the day when the light is filtering into the room. I couldn't see. It was like clouds. It was like my vision had to slowly come into focus. And it took maybe about 3 minutes. It took about 3 minutes. I wasn't blind for like an hour, so I probably would have called an ambulance or said, somebody take me to the doctor. It would take about 3 minutes, but imagine being completely blind for 3 minutes every fucking morning for about 5 weeks. So I went through that with pharmaceuticals. So of course I got off the blood pressure medicine. I was like, shit, I said, and I wake up and I say, God, where am I? And then my vision would come clear. This is a true fucking story. God knows I'm telling the truth. So I ain't got to worry about that. People, the naysayers and the skeptics. And you know what I say to people? It depends on your body chemistry. So even somebody in my family may do very well with pharmaceuticals. So like my auntie, I got an aunt that's in her 70s. She takes pharmaceuticals probably for certain health problems. And so I told her, you know, my message to her is if you've been doing it like that, if you have been doing it like that and you doing okay, then you do what's right for you. I'm going to do what's right for me. You understand me? So I'm not going to tell somebody, hey, if that's your path, that's your path. But my path is the herbs. And I'm going to tell you something. We're going to all live a lot longer. If our families would get off of those pharmaceuticals and stop being so scared, we would live longer. And I don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you the truth about it. I don't give a fuck if their demons threaten me. I'm not afraid of death. Okay? This is the God to honest truth. Hell, I think that that tea and the tea company is gonna sell more because when I talk about something, for some reason it starts selling out. It's called Tension Tamer by Celestial Seasonings, I think. That's the cure for the goddamn. They'll flag me if I say it. If I say that there's a cure for the corona, they will fucking flag me and say you are giving out medical misinformation. And then they'll do everything in their power to compromise our immune systems. Okay, so a lot of people are very suspectful, especially of the, y'all know that shit they be spraying in the air. You know, the little aviation government and shit. You know, those herbs counteract all of the damage that they are doing. I can promise you, because herbs will teach your body how to heal. Pharmaceuticals is just telling your brain to do something. That ain't all you need. And then the shit don't even work. So people are fucked up in this world. And they need to do right by people. Anytime you have a business, if it's called, my business is Divine Services, they put your ass in this on the side. They say, oh, anything. If my business name was Jamila Pharmaceuticals or Jamila's Pharmacy, they'd have that shit to me the next goddamn day. So it's bullshit. Or they would probably go through my boxes. So you know they'd be going through the boxes and stuff. And I'm going to try to recycle all of that wax. That's what Spirit wants me to do. They say you need to, all that glass and shit, all that broken glass and all that, you know, Mother Earth has to produce that glass. Even though it'll cut you, they create glass, I believe, with sand, don't they? Have y'all ever tripped on how they make the glass for our glass candles? You don't take that for granted. That's stuff that Mother Earth has to produce. So I'm going to figure out how I can recycle all of that wax instead of just throwing it away. Because a lot of people probably was thinking, well, those candles must be marked. But that don't mean that you throw them away. You just recycle them. You know, Mother Earth has to produce all this shit with her resources. I remember I ordered $70 sushi 3 times one day last year. And I don't know what the freaking delivery drivers was doing. I think they were stealing it. And the restaurant told me, they said, we can't fill the order again because if somebody's stealing the order, this is a lot of money. This is food that's just being thrown away that we can't even charge you for. So because whoever the driver was kept stealing my sushi. Shit is crazy, y'all. We live in a fucked up ass world. I don't want to say we don't live in a fucked up world. I hate when I say that. That's a program. We live in a world with a bunch of fucked up entities and people that are ignorant as shit. Okay. Hold on, y'all. What is glass made of? What is glass made of?
According to less than B greater than glass, less than B greater than Alliance Europe. Glass is made from natural and abundant raw materials that are melted at very high temperature to form a new material, glass.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so glass is made out of sand, soda ash, and limestone. That's what it's made out of. That's because I had never looked that up. Okay. So those are natural resources. What is wax made of? What is paraffin wax made of?
According to Britannica, paraffin wax is obtained from petroleum.
Yeah.
Oil stocks.
Yeah.
It is used in candles, wax paper, polishes, cosmetics, and electrical insulators.
Yeah. So what the hell was up with these people? Why are they just purposely, you know, doing stuff like that? Like, so I'm gonna figure out how I can recycle that stuff or call some kind of recycling company, because you're not supposed to just waste stuff like that. Like, and it's, well, first of all, the reason why they don't give a damn is because they don't understand the value. Now, I understand glass is very different than herbs. But glass is still, what do you think? What's sand made out of? Sand must come naturally occurs on the earth. And yeah, those materials are abundant, but that doesn't mean that we just go and waste it. But the herbs in particular, I told them people, I said, y'all need to get them herbs here today, right now. Okay? Because what people do, people will just toss a herb to the side, but if they see a damn pill, They'll say, oh, there's a pill. Oh, let's make sure the kids don't see it. You know, that's it. It just, this world is crazy. Like, why you got a pill in your house anyway? Like, I do keep things around like Tylenol, ibuprofen, and then also allergy medicine. But there are several herbs in there that I'm going to use to heal my allergies this summer. There are several. I am working on, and that's what Spirit was telling me. They would, because they want you to buy Benadryl and stuff like that. You know, I think that lavender flowers has the same effect of Benadryl. Just drinking some lavender tea. So it's messed up, and it's like, hey, and I can guarantee you that it was probably, if you look at pharmaceutical stock, is up high. And y'all know they go through our packages. Unless it's Amazon. Amazon already knows what they shipping to you. And they'll even ship you the wrong thing because they're not checking it. When them delivery people like USPS, FedEx, UPS, they go through our packages. And that's fine. They can go through it because they have to, because they got to make sure ain't no damn, we ain't smuggling shit in it. So I get that. But hell, that's probably how they smuggling shit, is with a pharmaceutical label. They need, at any rate, you need to not sit up here and act like, oh, we're going to deliver it this day. Oh, okay, now we're going to bring it tomorrow. Oh, okay, well, you know, is it a priority to you? I bet you if it was a priority, if it was some heart medication. It is heart medication. Motherwort is extremely good for the heart. So is valerian root. Now I got valerian root. I put like a couple of like literally a pinch, like a half a pinch in my bath the other day. They can't stand that shit. Because they are psychotic. They are they are zombies. They are under mind control. I can promise you. A lot of these people in this world are under mind control. And so the mind control is where it's like, well, you know, what they did was they got super duper swamped Thursday, and they decided, oh, well, you know, this right here, you know, what if somebody did, or I bet you if you ordered a Bible, you had to wait for your shit too. Even if you ordered a Bible. Pharmaceuticals and technology seems to come before every goddamn thing. You know what? You want to, and you know what? The one thing I can say proudly about my company, at least I'm not selling cancer. I used to work for a cell phone company. Cell phones could cause cancer if you're not taking in the herbs. Now, if you're doing something to counteract all that crap, but I bet you Sprint and what's that other phone company, T-Mobile, they had an extra shipment of phones or something. They put all of the shit that's bad for us as a priority. I invest in Mother Earth every day. Okay, and it has served me well to do that. It has. I'm not even lying to you. So shit, I felt to like I didn't fall to pieces, but I started talking to Spirit when I saw that they was fucking around with that box of herbs. I said, yeah, y'all know, and it ain't a coincidence, and it's something that I can partially control, but it's delayed. They always put us last. They put us last. They put what is actually good for people last, and they put everything toxic before it. They and they don't realize that people don't need that crap right now. So I told them, I said, y'all need to have this here today, or else I am suing you. And I will follow through. Y'all will see my crazy ass on the news they'll be like, in other news, you know, a real life witch sued so and so because, you know, they delayed her herb order. Because you know they went through it. They was like, they had a dog smelling like there's something in there. That's some earth in there. Yeah, bring me my earth right now and stop delaying it. Like I'm like, I don't care about. So it irritates me. It really does. It irritates me the way they function as crackheads. I said it. I goddamn said it. Because that ain't no coincidence. That's just the world. That's just the people in this world that we live in. I'm sorry. Y'all can get mad at me and say whatever, but like I had to do extra work to save some lives this weekend, but it'd be easier if I had my damn herbs. You realize how important that is. And you know what? And I'm telling you. And then also my address is local. So when any of these delivery companies see my address, they see that it is a business. Don't play with me. Don't play with my yo-yo. I'm sorry. Y'all, and so it's all good, but it's just like you should have had the shit here Wednesday. You understand what I'm going to do with those herbs. You should have had it here Wednesday. And more people need to be investing in herbs. You know, I could have ordered, like I would have done it if I'd have known it. And I'm like, why y'all? So I called them. They said, well, it's a delay. We got the package, but it's just delayed. I said, why? Why is it delayed? I said, you don't have a good enough excuse for me as to why. I said, so y'all need to send somebody today. That's just what it is, okay? And I'm going to have my goddamn way. Okay? And you know what I'm saying? So that stuff is really important. And then even when you burn herbs outside, the gods need that stuff. That's why when I threw them cards, Oya fell out, because they need that stuff. Y'all, right now, they burning trash. They putting these dangerous pharmaceuticals and poisons in Yemiya's waters. The spirits, at the very least, they need us to burn shit outside. You understand me? That's why, because you can put your herbs together. And this is something that the Native Americans used to do a lot during their magical rituals. I'm not joking with you. This was for the gods. They would have like a spirit mix or something. It'd be a bunch of herbs and other stuff, maybe a little bit of dirt, maybe some, you never know. They use Palo Santo too. The Native Americans did. They use Palo Santo. They make a fire and throw them herbs on that fire, and you just see all kind of magical stuff just happening, what the spirits and the gods are doing. And the universe needs that stuff. Like we as a planet need to stop prioritizing all this damn technology and poison and start prioritizing what needs to be done on Mother Earth. This whole earth needs to be consecrated. They should, it's just ridiculous. And that's why everything on fire over there in California. Or it was, I don't know. I ain't got an update on that lately, but that's why that stuff was going on. Spirit like shit. Well, let's burn these trees down then. Because that smoke, spirit need the smoke. And I told him, I said, I will sue y'all if y'all hold me up too much. I said, y'all better bring this package here right now, today. I don't care if y'all got to call special agent whoever to bring me my package, but the gods ain't having this shit right now. And that's a sign right there. Y'all see that person that showed up in the chat with the why did a person show up in the chat with that? What does that sign mean? With the skull and bones and shit, but yeah, exactly. Like that fits the whole narrative that I'm talking about too. And I don't smoke with or drink or smoke anything with the intent to leave this planet. So not even subconsciously do I even smoke cigarettes because I'm trying to kill myself. No, I feel that if you a person on this earth and you want, like I was talking about this last night, and you want to go to another realm and you don't like being on earth and so be it. So be it. But for me personally, I am connected to the earth. I believe in the herbs, and that's what I do as a spiritualist. I activate the herbs. The herbs don't mean shit if they are not consecrated and activated. So I told them, I said, I am telekinetically drawing that box into me for real. And then there's some other, a little stuff on there that I really want. Yeah, man, my Vish, they playing around because I can guarantee you, I'm going to go and look at pharmaceutical stocks. I bet you they had a bunch of, because I could feel it. Everybody in the world was kind of stressed out or going through something. Hold on. Horizon Therapeutics. I would never invest in pharma. Look, Bayer.com. Investing in pharmaceuticals, committed to a stronger future. Get the fuck, man, I swear to God, leave us alone. Give us our herbs and you leave us the hell alone. Back, look, when I was growing up, I can honestly and proudly say that I have something to do with them legalizing marijuana. Okay. And thank God they did. And the pharmaceutical companies, they in trouble. And I would never put my stock or invest in no kind of, I do invest in pharmaceuticals, Benadryl, and I'm so sick of that shit. But a lot of the herbs that I ordered, peep game, a lot of the herbs that I ordered can heal you of your allergies. Like if you take like a regime of them and you bathe in them, you ain't got to take no damn Benadryl. I hate that. Like, it's my choice. I don't want to choose between the fucking Benadryl comes in either a pink pill or a blue pill. I don't want either one of those pills. Hey, Miss Likeable. Yeah, back in my day, I told y'all I started smoking marijuana when I was 12 years old. And yes, I did listen to a lot of Snoop Dogg. Okay, I'm from that generation. Okay, and so I got something to do with that because I used to always say they need to legalize marijuana. They need to legalize marijuana. And then surely enough, 20 years later, they started legalizing it because marijuana is the cure for cancer. Like, we got a cure for all this stuff, but you can't say it. Legally, you can't say it. So what I do is I tell people in private, like, you realize that, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. What they'll do and what they have been doing is they'll kill off naturopaths like myself. They'll kill us off or make it look like something done happened to us and say, you see how that but I'm going to live until I'm 197 years old. Watch, I'm going to be one of the oldest living people, and the people going to be like, damn, this bitch was right. I've been outlived everybody. I believe in those herbs. Like when I drink them, like I know they gonna do something that I want to do. And literally, like right then and there, it's like you don't even have to have no like sometimes I can't even really ingest food without the herbs, Miss Likeable. And then especially with all this crazy shit going on and all this negative shit, and your stomach be all in a bunch and stuff. And so I have to have, because if you nauseous, you can't eat nothing. But a lot of these energies and shit that's like all over the place, and they trying to fuck us up. They are with that. And this is a sign. It's a sign for real. They don't have their stocks up there. You can't see their stock because hopefully listen, the pharmaceutical industry, they still have to explain these damn this pandemic. It's a pandemic, really. These what's them kind of pills that people are taking that's killing them? Damn it, I don't know why I can't think of it right now. They probably trying to mess with my mind. Barbiturates and all that shit that's killing people and getting people all addicted. Because I work with people with addictions. I'm addicted to this and all that. It's like, but you can't be fucked up about it. Just wean yourself off of it. For real, wean yourself off of that shit and don't be fucked up about it. Because the moment you become fucked up about it, that's when the brain is swelling. Opiates, thank you, Green Bean. You kind of turned out to be okay. Thank you so much. The pharmaceutical industry has got to explain some of this shit with all these people that's just dying of these opiate addictions and stuff. So, and yeah, it is a choice, but like it seemed like they like that's really what I feel that we dealing with. For real. So like I don't know, I'm gonna see if it's any way that I can legally, what I need to do? I'm gonna change my business name to Divine Services and Apothecary is what I'm gonna do. So maybe that'll let them know, hey, I'm a healer. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Because I told them, I said, if y'all don't get these herbs here today, I'm gonna be pissed and I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna sue them. And you don't have to have an attorney to sue these companies. You don't. I sued a company 6 years ago without an attorney. Okay. You don't have to necessarily have an attorney, guys. So, I'll contact their insurance department and say, hey, listen, you owe me X amount of money, pay it for being late. And I wish because they keep saying, well, it's not lost at all. It better not be lost. You better not have lost my goddamn shit. You better not have lost my package. Because, in that case, I will sue over Mother Earth and Mother's herbs. I will sue over that. Yes, I will. That shit is very valuable. And even though I'm calling it shit and saying, goddamn, you know how I am. I'm a cusser. And the reason why I'm cussing is because this is ridiculous. Those herbs are priceless. Fuck putting a price on them. They're priceless. So I told him, I said, I didn't, you know what? And that's just what it is. So it irritates me. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to update my stuff, because when I order stuff through my supplier, it says Divine Services. I'm gonna put my company name is changing as of today. I'm a update it on my local ad too, to Divine Services and Apothecary. Because I've healed myself of a lot of stuff just using herbs. I'm just telling y'all what I know. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because a lot of people are like, well, that could change. That may not. Yeah. And people, because people are taught to be negative, those herbs are going to save y'all life whenever you get through. Very important. And I fuck around and go pick them up. For real. And but y'all know I don't like to travel and shit, all that dumb shit. I don't like that. I'm where I'm at. Hold on, y'all. What was I getting ready to look up? I'm just telling y'all what I know, and it's a big deal. And you know what? In a few years, y'all gonna look back at this video and y'all gonna say she is totally right. Or maybe even in a few weeks, I can guarantee you that somebody else is gonna be probably a Chinese man like it was the last time. I said the same thing. That negative energy is what was responsible for a lot of the health problems, that it was the negativity. And it ain't necessarily negativity of other people, but it can be if you don't know how to protect yourself from it. But I feel like when God puts something so precious in your hands, you need to realize that this is earth saving. For real. So I am going to be updating my local Google thingy today. Seriously, because that's just ridiculous. A lot of those herbs, you put a combination of herbs together, you are gonna have a lot of healing. There's a lot of healing energy in that. It has nothing to do with me wanting to compete with nobody. Fuck that. That is something that is important. That is important. You understand me? So I don't care what nobody says. You can call me crazy. You can say, oh, she feels passionate about this and that. I do, but I'm just telling you, and I can just kind of see, you know, the way that people have been programmed. People have been certainly programmed. You know what I'm saying? Like their eyes when they see certain stuff. And so it's a growing process. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna update that to that, because I think that, what the hell? Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna update it because, you know, I'm definitely on the map if you look up Divine Services. So hold on, y'all. I'm about to go update that because they need to know how serious that is. And the more and more they push this stuff to the side, the more forceful the gods are going to become. So whenever I get the herbs, I am going to throw together some stuff to throw on the fire whenever I have my next bonfire. Y'all be surprised at some of them herbs that you burn, how much the spirits and the heavens and the more and so they complain. People are complainers, but they're not thinkers. People just complain and that's it. They don't never think about nothing. So it's extremely important for people to understand why your world is fucked up the way that it is, and how you're going to fix it. And you're not going to fix it by constantly putting priority to dumb shit that's not helping any of us. It's not. Now, I just updated it. It says that it's under review. So Google will update it or whatever. But I think it's ridiculous. I really do. And they need to, and everybody obsessed with the whole COVID thing, man, them fucking, you can't legally say it because I actually had a video removed because of this, because the pharmaceutical companies want to be your only solution. They want to take over the fucking world. And I'm sovereign. So is my family is sovereign. So when it comes to my stuff, like my people believe one thing and your people believe another thing, which is probably why they're dying. Now, I know that death is a spiritual experience, but I feel that something ain't right here. Something does not smell right in the milk is all I'm saying when it comes to that, because and nobody should have to go through that. Nobody. Like, they tripping. So I'm updating my supplier and everything with my new name and everything, because it's absolutely ridiculous. And I may end up changing my channel name just to my company name, which is Divine Services and Apothecary. So, you know, a lot of people, they want to believe what they want to believe. I believe what I believe. And especially if, and you know what they do? They don't consider the millions of people that have been injured by their medications that would never touch it again. I was injured. I was lucky to not lose my vision. I almost went blind after 2 doses. So my body didn't need it. Basically what Spirit told me, fuck a doctor. I didn't even need a doctor to tell me that. Spirit told me that the blood pressure medicine, that it's actually not a problem with my blood pressure, but that the blood pressure medicine was dropping my blood pressure down too low. And that's why I was losing vision, because I was about to die from my blood pressure being too low. So I'll never touch that stuff again. And what you think? Oh, everybody's dying. You sure it's that? No, I don't want any of your fucking shots. I don't want an allergy. I don't even want an allergy shot. Leave me alone with that. Y'all have poisoned us enough. Yes, I am a firm believer in a lot of us, especially our age and even our parents' age. They were fucked up. Their bodies and their minds was fucked up because of them damn shots that they gave us. And they've been experimenting on us. No, thank you. You do not have the right to force me into that. I will never be convinced. And actually, these were the people that I was talking about last night when I went live and I was talking about the demon. Are you sure that you are you? Yeah, I'm quite sure. I've had plenty of confirmation. What confirmation is that? That my family is dying. That's my confirmation. That my family keeps falling for your damn jokes and tricks, and they keep dying for generations. That's my proof. So and then what these doctors do is say, well, they was dying anyway. Really? So and you know what? If and I'll take it to court. I will take it to court, because I remember I used to work in a doctor's office. And who in this same company, they the ones that they got a special operative company. You know, a lot of these, you know, they have like deals and contracts with these damn pharmaceutical companies. You let people make their choice, quit trying to force people into stuff, and you do right by people. They're trying to force that crap on people. And guys, I'm fine. I'm not upset. I'm fully grounded. Last night I listened to these sound baths that were really, really good. And so I was able to balance out my root chakra, just listening to it for about 10 minutes. And I don't have no back pain or nothing. And I was going to do the whole meditation. It's like 30 minutes per chakra. So I'm fine. I'm not upset or pressed about nothing, but this is stuff that we need to be talking about because that ain't right. And yeah, I am the type of person. Sometimes but I've already been patient enough. It already took them several days to ship it out. So it ain't even about, oh, I'm, being impatient. It's about the obvious. And y'all know that that's some obvious bullshit. Okay. But I think it's because it's meant for us to know, don't take it for granted. Stop taking stuff like this for granted. And when you start to work with herbs, you believe in that herb. And then you don't just believe it, you see it. You can see the miracles that are coming from herbs. So why do y'all think that every single herbalist has been under fire? But, and I think it was a few years ago, they were trying to stop us from using herbs. They were trying to stop it. These medicinal herbs, they were trying to stop it so that we would all turn into damn zombies that's just gonna die off. I think and I'm just like, why do we have to deal with this crap anyway? Why do we have to deal with it at all? There should be no bureaucracy or none of that crap when it comes to our spiritual beliefs and what we want to put in our bodies. And yeah, they'll say, oh, well, you smoke cigarette. They'll say something cunning like that. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't really necessarily have a belief that tobacco itself is that bad. Because tobacco is actually a sacred herb, especially if you are smoking natural tobacco. So I kind of feel there's something else going on here. Because cigarettes don't make me feel sick, and then I don't have no problem with that. I can still breathe. I can go run up down the street if I wanted to. But you know why? Because I take herbs on a regular basis. On a regular basis. That is going to be your potion. Elderberries, ashwagandha root, astragalus. It's probably because of that damn astragalus in there. They real mad about that because let me tell y'all about astragalus. And I was actually shocked that we had it in stock. I was shocked. I was like, wow. So I said, let me hurry up and get this. And people you say whatever you want to say, try one of my remedies, and I can guarantee you. And this ain't no joke. Hold on. So astragalus is sacred because it supports the immune system, preventing colds and upper respiratory infections, lowering blood pressure, treating diabetes, and protecting the liver. It also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. So that's why I got that astragalus. And see, I don't even know, we may not even have it in stock no more. So they playing around. And no, I don't want it in pill form. Because when you search for it, the first thing they're going to show you is a pill form. Fuck that. I want it in its raw state. So they want to choose the way they give you the herbs. Nah. I want the raw herb. Okay. Now, astragalus' magical properties. Hold on. Let's go into the magical properties of astrologists. Well, it's great for hex breaking and protection. And I can tell you that, yeah, definitely. And it's not that expensive either. You know, you don't have to pay a lot of money for it. Also, self-initiation rituals. But mainly, it's very good for the immune system. The elderberries. So maybe I want to make some elderberry syrup or something. You know, you don't have the choice to tell me nothing. Also, it's used to increase production of red blood cells, particularly in individuals with chronic degenerative diseases, and people that are undergoing cancer treatments like radiation and chemotherapy. Okay, and so it protects the liver. It's a vasodilator. It's a diuretic. It's very helpful for the liver, the heart, the blood vessel. You know, blood vessels, wound healing, heart disease. Okay, it corresponds with the planet Jupiter and the element of air. It's a key tonic, according to Chinese lore. So Qi is the vital force of the body in Chinese lore. So, you know, and people can say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day, it's people's choice. And I choose the herbs. And I trust them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, why give them power consistently to do this kind of shit to people? And I'm mainly irritated not by the herbs. I know the herbs are going to get here, but I wanted some of that other stuff that I got coming too. I got a couple of evil eye wall hangings. And this world is filled with people that just want to get over on people and fuck over people and fuck people up. At least that's not my intent for the world. So whenever they get through, they need to put this shit priority. Their priority is legalizing fucking abortions. So now they got it to where if a mother decides she don't want her baby after she give birth to the baby, she can tell them to kill it. Look, I'm going to watch them all fall on their face while they sit up here and say, oh, well, we're going to mess up your world for you. You're not going to fuck up nothing for me. I'm sick of it. It's crap and they know it. That's literally how I feel about the situation at this point. And people out there that like to see me going through this, like, you're not a real witch of this earth. And you know what? Why not just take these fucking people off of the planet then? If they don't like it. Sick and tired of this crap. I'm sick and tired of death and sickness taking a priority. I told y'all last night the lady at the pharmacy tried to offer me a damn flu shot that could have killed my child. What the hell is going on with these people? And they're obviously demons. Obviously, especially that damn Dr. Fauci. And I bind the hell out of that bastard. That damn Dr. Anthony Fauci, he ain't about shit. I'd never go to that doctor in my life. He need to be, something need to happen with all of that. I ain't about to speak on that too much, but it is what it is. I'm just so sick of it. And they try to force shit on you. And it's just very, very weird. this crazy ass world that we live in, but spirits assured me that it will be here today. So I don't have to worry about it. But it's just the point that people need to really take that seriously, especially right now. All of this is a sign of the times. Everything that you've seen. If it, like, I'm questioning people that went and got that damn shot after they saw that lady pass out from it. And I'm going to tell you what I believe really happened. I believe her soul got snatched. That's how deep it is. That nurse that they showed that came live, millions of people saw it. She came on and she said, I had the shot and, you know, I'm okay. Literally, God showed us everything. She passes out, but she comes to. Something else probably took over that lady body. We don't know. And I'm sorry. I like to keep my soul, and I don't want nothing else stepping in. So I'm very suspectful of these people. I ain't sitting up here with a tinfoil hat on going crazy, but I just know how they are. And they try to force us into that. Into that mode of thinking, you know, or to make us feel like, you know, Mother Earth has no power. I'm gonna tell you, when Oya fell out of that deck, I said, yeah, I said it's gonna go down. Now, if I was sitting there calling them, talking about, well, it's some medication that I need for my son from the pharmacy, they'd be like, oh man, we're gonna go and locate that package right now. So you get the runaround when you're not calling about a pharmaceutical. Because they consider everything else as being subpar. And they'll sit up there and convince us our family members dying every damn day. Every day somebody dying, but y'all still believe in those people. And you'll say, well, it's just the circle of life. That ain't what they meant, because they helping people go into the grave early. Before they time, causing trauma and pain whenever you get through. And I know what I'm talking about, but we're going to pray on it. We're going to call to the angels. And in fact, I'm going to really get on y'all nerve today. I'm really about to trigger some folks today. Fuck that. Because I've had enough of this crap. You know? And I'm gonna sit here and it's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that we need to open up our eyes to see that. Okay, hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah, I'm about to play a song and then I'm gonna go because this is meditation. YouTube downloader. I'm about to play a song, so I will see y'all later. You know, it's insane, and you can't let it bother you. You know, they just like, oh well, you know, it's just delayed. It's okay. No, we've been delayed by, like, get the fuck out of here, man. My family members are dying because of y'all bullshit. This ain't no joke. Thank you for the hug.
Santa Maria, Santa Teresa, Santa Anna, Santa Susanna, Santa Cecilia, Santa Capilia, Santa Domenica, Mary Angelica, Frater Ashes, Frater Pietro, Julianus, Petronella, Santa Santos, Miroslav, Vladimir, and all the rest. baby cries. High above you can hear the church bells start to ring. And as the heaviness, oh, the heaviness, the body settles in, somewhere you can hear a mother sing. Then it's one foot, then the other, as you step out on the road. Step out on the road. How much weight? How much? Then it's how long and how far and how many times. Oh, before it's too late. Call all angels, call all angels. Walk me through this one, don't leave me alone. Call all angels, call all angels. We're trying, we're hoping, but we're not sure how. On every day you gaze upon the sunset with such love and intensity. Why, it's almost as if you could only crack the code, and you'd finally understand what this all means. Ah, but if you could, do you think you would trade in all the pain and suffering? Ah, but then you'd miss the beauty of the light upon this earth, and then the sweetness of the leaving. Call all angels, call all angels. Walk me through this one, don't leave me alone. Calling all angels, calling all angels, calling all angels. Walk me through this, walk me through this. Don't leave me alone. Calling all angels, calling all angels. We're trying, we're hoping, we're hurting. We're not sure how this goes.
Y'all hit the thumbs up. Y'all hit the thumbs up for us knowing like just the antidote or the cure for all this stuff, and being brave enough to speak out about it. Like, it's crazy. I gotta go, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.